What is going on, Jets fans? And welcome in to Jets Media. I'm your host, Richie Malora, baby, and we're back home. All right, I have touched down back in New York. All right, it was an awesome week away, but now we're back home. And then I'm hopping on a plane in a few days to go to Wisconsin to cover the NFL draft for Roundtable Sports, baby. So there's a lot of fun things happening, and I wanted to touch down and go live just for a little bit to talk about the New York Jets. Happy Easter to those who celebrate, and I'm excited, man, because first of all, my Knicks got a big playoff win last night. My Mets are looking hot, and now the Jets' time is coming up this week. A huge NFL draft coming up, man, and I'm excited to talk about it. Who will the New York Jets draft? And for those, again, that did not know, I will be in attendance for the NFL draft this year for the first time in my life. And it's cool that I'm not going to be there as a fan. I'm going to be there as a part of the NFL media. All right. So definitely make sure you guys follow Roundtable Sports on social media and subscribe to the Roundtable Sports channel. That's where all the NFL coverage is going to be that I'm going to be creating. And I would love if you guys come over there and support me over there. So big shout out to everybody in the chat. Jets Forever's in the chat. My guy, Jason. What up, Richie? Hope you had a great vacation. I did have a great vacation, man. It was awesome. But I'm excited to be back home, and I'm ready for the draft, man. I'm ready for the draft. Saw the Pistons-Knicks game. Oh, yeah, baby. Let's go Knicks. How's it going, Richie? It's going well, my friend. Great to see you. There are like 100 smoke screens out there right now, which is why I'm very excited for the draft, because I'm sick of the smoke screen. I'm ready to see the real, like, what's real? You feel me? Like, I'm sick of the smoke. I'm sick of the hypotheticals. I'm ready for the draft. I'm ready for it. Prestige is in the chat. Richie, good day coming off a Game 1 win. And it's draft week. You know it, man. The vibes are high right now. The vibes are immaculate. Walter's in the chat saying, thank you for your podcast. Well, Walter, I do appreciate that, my friend. Thank you very much for the support on the podcast. Really does mean a lot, folks. And, you know, it's been tiring just talking about the same thing over and over and over again with you guys. Just from the standpoint of, who the Jets going to draft? Tyler Warren or Armand Membu? Or Will Campbell? Or Mason Graham? Well, finally, Thursday night, we're going to figure out who it is. And then Friday night, we're going to see who are the two Jets players they bring in rounds 2 and 3. I'm excited about it because I think there's a lot of hypotheticals of where the Jets are going to go. You guys know where I stand at pick 7. I really don't think they can miss. I really don't think they can miss. I think that Armand Membu would be a home run pick, and I also think Tyler Warren would be a home run pick. I'm not one of those fans that has a preferred option. I'm not going to be upset either way. You draft Tyler Warren, I'm going to be happy. You draft Armand Membu, I'm going to be happy. The big question is what's going to happen in round 2. That's more of an unknown for me. I think there's a lot of options. If the Jets go Armand Membu in the first round, they should probably get a pass catcher in round 2, the best player available, whether that's Jaden Higgins out of Iowa State. Maybe it's a tight end. We shall see. There's a lot of options for this Jets team, and I'm just really excited overall to see what they look like as this new Jets regime coming on in and getting their brand new players out of the draft, man. We saw some things happen this past week while I was away. I did make some content. I did not want to go completely unplugged from you guys. I tried to make as much content as I could from Costa Rica. We saw Garrett Wilson and Sauce Gardner both at off-season workouts, which is awesome to see. Breece Hall was also there, which is great. I think that's important. We made a whole video talking about it. Why that's great news is because usually when you're looking for a new contract, you don't have to show up for these, voluntary workouts. And the fact that the Jets have these guys playing or showing up for the workouts shows you their commitment to the team. We also saw the Aaron Rodgers stuff come out there at the Pat McAfee show. I'm done talking about it. I made a video on it, and that's it. Okay? No more Aaron Rodgers talk from me because he's no longer a member of the Jets, even though I'm an Aaron Rodgers fan, even before he was a Jet, and I just don't want to talk about it anymore. Okay? I really don't think it's important to talk about. That's how it's looking like. All right? So make sure you guys hit the like button for the boy right now. If you're just tuning into the show for the first time, smash a thumbs up button. It would mean a lot to the channel. Subscribe to the channel as well. Shout out to the people that's tuning in on X. Shout out to the people that's on YouTube. Shout out to the members on the channel that's in the chat right now. We really do appreciate you guys tuning on in. And I want to give away 5 members right here, right now, because it's Easter, and I want to give away some gifts for you guys. We have 5 memberships gifted by Jets Media. Shout out to Thomas, Golden Thumb, Jerry, Luke, and Ray for getting Jets Media memberships on behalf of your boy. So congratulations to you guys. Much, much love. My guy, Henny, appreciate you tuning in as always, my friend. How about those Knicks? You still stream the draft in Green Bay? I don't know. I don't know if we're able to, because we're going to be in the media war room. So I don't know if we're able, like, for example, I can't be at the draft, and when the Jets make their pick, I can't act like a fan. I got to be a professional media member. Does that make sense? Like, I can't be like, yeah, Armand Membu, or yeah, Tyler Warren. I got to be like, Armand Membu, Tyler Warren. Does that make sense? Like, when you go to these events as a member of the NFL media, you're not there as a fan. You're there, and I learned that the hard way at the Super Bowl. I learned it the hard way, but it's expected, you know? Like, I'm a Jets fan at heart, and my Jets Media YouTube channel is about me being a fan, right? So that's the difference. That's the difference. And I got to be honest with you guys, I missed you. I mean, being away was very needed for me because, you know, I work all year long, and vacations are good. No matter what job you have, it feels good to disconnect, go on a vacation with your family. It felt good, but there was a part of me that missed talking about the Jets, especially a week before the draft, right? Like, I was like, man, I miss interacting with the chat. I miss my community, and I miss you guys. So that's why I wanted to make sure I went live just for a little bit on Easter Sunday before I went out there with my fam. You feel me? You feel me? I hit the like button for Richie. Well, Martin, you're my guy. How about that? I appreciate that. Like, share, and subscribe. Richie, welcome home. Thank you, DF Forever. Now, I do want to ask you guys a question. Any Roundtable Sports fans that's in the chat, how was 4th and Forever this week without me? And I want you to be honest. How was 4th and Forever on Roundtable Sports? For those that did watch 4th and Forever this week without me, how was it? Because I didn't watch. I mean, I did watch sometimes, but, you know, it was Colby filling in for me. Troy, Joseph Dion was in, filling in for TD. But I'm curious, how was 4th and Forever? If you guys don't know what 4th and Forever is, it is a daily show on Roundtable Sports Network, live on the Roundtable Sports YouTube channel, Monday through Friday, every single Monday through Friday, weekdays at 2 p.m. EST, covering all things NFL. I'm the host on there with Dan Mitchell, TD Finstock. I was not present for it the last 7 episodes, so I'm curious how it went. You were missed. It went great. I like to hear it. I like to hear it. And the AFC East Roundtable. Shout out to my boy Connor Long for filling in for me, representing the New York Jets on the AFC East Roundtable. He holds it down. He holds it down on that, man. He really, really does. So I'm excited. I'm excited, man. They were off on Friday. Yeah, as they should be. As they should be. So I'm excited right now because the draft is coming up, and draft season is one of my favorite seasons. And this is such an important time in sports for me. With the Knicks playoff starting, Mets baseball season is well underway, and the draft. That's a lot of things happening in the sports world at the same time, and I am pumped up. Did you guys tune in to the Bleacher Report creator mock draft this Thursday? I was in attendance for that. I was representing the Jets in that mock draft, and I did draft somebody for the Jets. I was the GM for the Jets for Bleacher Report, and I hope you guys enjoyed my pick. It was tough. I was like, do I go Warren? Do I go Membu? I don't know. Where do I go? I went with Warren. Let's go Knicks. Let's go Mets. My boy Hennessy knows the vibes. Thoughts on Kyle Williams? I would love the Jets to draft Kyle Williams on day 2. I think out of all the pass catchers, he's one of my favorites in round number 2. Shuki's saying, Richie, I love your content. I was by the game where you went to the Jets-Bills this year. It was insane. Mason Graham incoming. Well, Shuki, thank you for the kind words, and I appreciate you tuning in, my friend. As you should have. You know it. Happy early birthday, my friend. I'm excited for that. Any Yankees fans in the chat? Let them know. Any Yankees fans in the chat? Let me know. Ever since Bleacher Report updated their app, it's been a mess. Yeah, they're definitely working through some kinks. on their app, but gotta love Bleacher Report. I get why people want Membu for offensive line, but why are we acting like, one, we can't find a good starting right tackle elsewhere, and two, the offensive line with 4 other studs on it is just going to lay down and fold. Facts. I agree. The best channel, R&R. You're my guy, my friend. Thank you for holding it down, by the way, guys, and supporting me on my little vacation. I do appreciate that, guys. Do appreciate it. Feels good to be home, back in the studio. Back in the studio, baby. Missed this place. I did miss this place, man. I ain't gonna lie to you. Membu is the answer, period. I cannot wait to see what the Jets draft, man. I really can't, because I like either option. I like either option for the New York Jets. That's how I look at it. Either option. You can't miss. Armand Membu will get me hyped up. Whoever we pick, I'm in all the way. That's how I am, baby. Don't know if you know what Ozzy Trapillo is, but he's a potential round 3 target, 6'8", 309 out of Boston College. Yeah, I do. I think that is definitely somebody on my radar in the mid-rounds. There's a lot of guys. There's so much depth at a lot of positions that the Jets need in this year's draft class, which is very exciting. You guys let me know in the chat. Who are some mid-round targets you want the Jets to target on day 2, day 3? I will be in Wisconsin for the draft for days 1 and 2. For day 3, I will be back home. I'm catching a very early flight Saturday morning to be home in time for day 3. In case you were wondering, I will not be at the draft for day 3. That's just too much. And I do have to cover something for Bleacher Report, I believe. I think that's still happening. But, yeah. A lot of fun things going on, man. Oops. I did not mean to do that. Richie Malore, round 5 draft pick. I like it. You want to draft me? All right. Trade up with Cleveland for Travis Hunter. Now, I'm down, but it's going to cost a lot to do that. So, I'm definitely not expecting that to be the case. What do you think about Jack Sawyer from Ohio State? I like him. I just don't think he'll be a target for the Jets. He just, unless he's there in round 2, which there's a chance he won't be there. The only thing I want to see is Knicks versus Clippers in the NBA Finals and the Jets make the playoffs. Can you imagine that? Mason Taylor round 2. Yeah, I think going Armand Membu round 1, Mason Taylor round 2 would be awesome. I would be on board for that. I would also be on board for trading up for Travis Hunter, and I don't think that's been talked about as a legit option for this Jets team, but I just don't see it. It's not realistic enough to actually talk about. If the Jets pull that off and they trade up for Travis Hunter and they get a generational talent like him on this team, and we all of a sudden fill 2 holes in one with one player, let's be honest. Travis Hunter is not going to be a Jet. He's a Cleveland Brown. Right? He's a Cleveland Brown. Let's keep it a buck. The Jets are definitely not drafting as anyone that will help their offense. What is that supposed to mean, Gregory? I think Tyler Warren would help their offense. I think Armand Membu would help their offense. I think there's a lot of players in the draft that they can help out. Also, our wide receiver depth is trash. We need players. Another news that happened right as I left was Alan Lazard getting a restructured contract, taking a big pay cut. That's another thing to keep in mind. I like Alfred Collins in round 3 as an option. There's a lot of the one position that has the deepest out of them all. It's the defensive tackle. Trading back is definitely an option, man. 100%. Which is true, Richie. But if the Jets still suck next year, they probably wouldn't have that first round pick to draft a QB. Yeah. I get you. I get you. So, folks, don't forget to smash the like button. We do appreciate you guys. I wanted to go live here on this Easter Sunday just for 15 minutes because I touched down back in New York yesterday, and I am about to go and hang out with my family right now. So I'm going to end the show here, but I thought to go live and interact with you guys for a little bit before I went out on my way. Make sure you guys check me out on Knicks Media. Any Knicks fans in the chat, I would do appreciate if you guys can support me on my other YouTube channel, Knicks Media. We're doing a lot of content over there on that channel for the entire Knicks playoff run. If you are not familiar with that YouTube channel, it would mean a lot if you guys can simply go over and subscribe to Knicks Media, man. We're trying to build a big following over here. And, we got 15K subs. Not too shabby. But if you guys want to come over and support me over there on Knicks Media, go over. I just put the link in the chat right here. Go subscribe and check me out. I released my post-game recap last night, so go check it out, man. We had a lot of fun on last night's post-game show, so definitely go check it out, any Knicks fans. And if you're not a Knicks fan, come through and support your boy anyways, man. I appreciate it. I appreciate it, folks. So that's going to wrap up this show. I do appreciate each and every single one of you guys tuning in to this channel. As always, hit the like button on your way out. F the Knicks, Richie. JK, not a Knicks fan, though. What? How you not a Knicks fan, man? Come on, bro. All jokes aside, love you guys so much. Feels good to be back home. Reminder, I'll be on the road again in Wisconsin and Green Bay to cover the NFL draft for Roundtable Sports. So I'll be there. I'm out of here, folks. Let's go Knicks. And let's go Jets. Love you guys. Happy Easter. Peace out, folks. Appreciate the love as always.